Hello friends, I'm Neshik and today in this video I'll teach you how to create a complete and professional school management system website. So with this website you can manage multiple schools from one central location. Schools can receive fees and other payments online. Teachers can conduct live Zoom classes with this website. This website will create different accounts with different features for teachers, for students, parents, school librarian, school accountant, office administrator, and even the school transport guy. Basically, this website has all the features and functionalities that a professional school management system website must have. Now let me show you a very quick demo. So before we start creating this website, let me show you a very quick demo of the website, the system that you will be creating in this video if you follow my step-by-step tutorial. So this is the website that we'll be creating in this video. As you can see, this is the front end. This website is divided into front end and back end. This is your front end, and this, as you can see, this beautiful graph thing, this is your back end. I will explain you both front end and back end in detail in this video. First, let's see the front end. So in the front end, you can have your website, your school website. You can give your title, subtitle, one call to action button. Now, as you can see, the design and the style of the website is really great, huge, amazing, beautiful, and most importantly, modern design. So as you can see over here, besides this thing or behind this section, you will see a nice beautiful background image, and on top of that image we have a gradient color, and this gradient overlay makes this section really amazing and beautiful. Then when you scroll down, you will see some features, some main features about your school. For example, we provide quality education, we have inbuilt library, we have right training for the teachers or for students. Then when you scroll down, we can give, or you can give some more features or some more speciality of your website or about your school, and you can use these beautiful icons and this beautiful design, this icon box, to make your website stand out. Then when you scroll down, you have the about section of the school, so you can type in something about the school over here, and you can use some images like I have used over here. And this website is 100% mobile and tablet friendly. Now when I scroll down, we have some more sections, and you can see this thing at the bottom, we have the contact us section. Now in the front end, there is one very important option. If you click on this link, fee submission, now a parent can come on your website, they can click on this link or they can go to this page and they can submit the fee, or they can pay the fee from the front end on your website online. Let me show you. So this parent has to select the class. For example, this parent's child studies in first standard. So they will select class first and they will enter the name of the child or the name of the student. And once they enter the name and click on this search button, they will see the student details. So here the student name, enrollment number, class, section or division, and after that they will see the roll number. If this is the student, they can see the fee invoices by clicking on this view link. And now they can see details about this thing. For example, this parent has not yet paid the July fees, which is payable this much amount. And if this parent wants to pay this thing right now, they can click on this link, pay now link. Now they will get different options. So if they want to make payment through bank transfer, they can select bank transfer. They will get all the bank account details and they can make the payment through IMPS or through any bank transfer, net banking, and they can send the screenshot, and they can also send some transaction ID detail. Or if this person wants to make payment through credit card or debit card, they can select this Stripe account. They can click on proceed to pay. Then again, they will click on pay amount 2500, whatever the amount is. Now they can enter the card detail and they can make the payment. So this is how easy it is. Then we also have admission inquiry option or admission inquiry feature on this website. So basically anyone can come to your website, can come to your school website, and if they have an inquiry about admission, they can fill in this simple form, and after that they can click on submit and this inquiry will be sent. Now this inquiry will be received by the office administrator, or if you have a receptionist in your school, this inquiry will be accepted and received by them. Now let me show you how that thing works. So if you see the dashboard, this is how your dashboard looks like. Now I'll explain you this dashboard later on. First, let's see this inquiry. If you see under your school option, you have this inquiries. If you click on this, you will see all the different inquiries that you have received from this form. So here, as you can see, we have one inquiry that we have received over here. Now if you want, you can click on this option, you can click on this pencil button. You can first of all make call to this number, or you can contact them through email, and after that whatever response you get, after that you can enter those notes, those response under note, and if you get another follow-up date, you can enter that follow-up date over here. And this is how this thing works. So professionally, everything is systematically working over here. Then after that we have some more option. We have the registration option. So students can come on your website and they can register from the front end, entering all the basic details. I'll show you this thing also later on. Now let me first show you one thing, what parents will see, what kind of dashboard parents will get, and what all features parents or students will get. So let me first do one thing. Let me log out from this admin account and let me log in from parents account. Okay, so as you can see, I have successfully logged out from the admin account. Now let me log in as a parent. So if a parent wants to log in, they can simply click on this link, log in to dashboard. They can enter the username and password that they will get from the school. And once they enter the username and password, they can click on login. Now here, as you can see, the moment they log in, they will see that there is one notice on the notice board. So this notice can be put up by the school administrator also can be from any specific subject teacher. So this student or this parent can click on this link and they can read the notice, and they can also see all the details related to their child. For example, name of the children or name of the child or student, enrollment number, session, class, division, roll number, everything. And they can also print out the ID card. So if they lost the ID card or if something happens to the ID card, they can print that from here by clicking on this link, print link, and this will print the ID card for them. Then they have all the other information. For example, if they want to see whether the child was present or absent on any particular day, they can click on attendance and they can check the attendance of their child. For example, here as you can see, for July attendance, how many days present, how many days absent, they can see this thing. They can also send a leave request from the dashboard, from this dashboard. As you can see, they can send this leave request, and this leave request will be sent to the class teacher, whoever the class teacher is for this student. It will automatically reach the class teacher, and that class teacher can accept or reject the leave request. Then after that, they can also download these certificates. They can check exam results. So if there was any exams conducted recently, they can check that result. For example, here as you can see, unit test 1 was conducted between this date, and they can now click on this view link and they can check the result of this unit test. So 2 subjects were there, how many marks obtained, what is the grade, everything is done automatically over here. Then they can also check exam timetable. They can check the admit card for the exam. They can check all the books issued. So if the child has taken any book from the library, the parent can see what all book this child has taken from the library. For example, here as you can see, this child has taken or this student has taken this or borrowed this book from library on this date, and this is the return date. This student has not yet returned the book. So all this information can be seen by the student or by the parent. Then we also have the live classes option. A parent or a student can click on this live classes option, and if there is any live class going on, they can simply click on this link, this join link, and they can join the Zoom link or the Zoom app, and they can join the live class. They can also see the timetable, class timetable. If they have lost the timetable or anything like that happens, they can see the timetable from here. Now I have not yet completed the timetable, but as you can see, this is how it works. Monday first period is English from 7 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. in room number 1. This is the teacher, then Hindi, then English. All the subjects are given. So once you complete this timetable, this will look really nice and formatted. Now this parent can also see all the upcoming events by simply clicking on this events link. There is no event right now. They can see homework, they can see any study material, payment history, fee invoices, everything can be seen from here. So as you can see, this is really amazing feature. Now let me do one thing. Let me log out from here, and now let me again log in as an administrator, and let me show you the back end of this website. This was all front end. So let me log in as an administrator of this school. So as an administrator of this school, first of all, there are several departments. So we have divided all the departments. For example, we have the academic department, which will be your teachers. Then we have the administrator department, which will look after day-to-day of the school. We have the accounting department, which will look after fees, expenses, invoices, income, everything. Then we also have a different examination department. We have a different library department, and we also have a different transport department. So as an admin, you have access to all these departments, but if you want, you can do one thing. You can assign separate departments to different people. For example, this is the transport department. You as an admin, you don't want to look after the transport department. There will be a person who will be looking after the transport department, like how many buses are going. So here you can see how many buses are running in your school and which student goes by which bus. You can see that as well, and you can also see which driver is running which bus, and you can have the driver name, you can have the driver phone number. So if a parent want to contact the driver, or if a school wants to contact the driver, you can do all these things. For example, if you click on transport, let me show you this thing. Here, as you can see what all vehicles are available in your school, or what all vehicles run in your school. So this is the vehicle number, this is the vehicle model number, this is the driver name, driver phone number, and who is, if there is any teacher in charge of this bus, over here it will display the teacher name as well. And if you click on this pencil button, you can also see how many students and which all specific students go by this bus. So everything is totally systematic over here. Now, as I said you earlier, you can also create a separate account for the transport guy. Let me show you. This is the admin. You see all the options over here. If I again log out and log in as the transport guy, let me show you this dashboard. So this transport person will now enter the username and password that they got from the school, and they can click on login. And now, as you can see, this person has only this option, only the transport option, and this person can manage only transport, only vehicles, and all the routes. They can see what all routes these buses are running on. They can see all this information. Similarly, you can create a different account for librarian. Let me show you that very quickly as well. So here, as you can see, when I log in as a librarian, I can see only one option over here, library option. Now the librarian can see which all books are present in the library. For example, as you can see, now right now I've just created only one book, but whenever you have multiple books, hundreds and thousands and lakhs of different books, you can see all the books over here. What is the author, how many copies of that book is available, and also that book is available in which rack number. So for example, this is a book. If you want to find this book, you can see that this book is available in this rack number. So you can simply go to that rack and you can find this book. Now this librarian can also issue library cards for different students by going on to this option, library cards. Now here, as you can see, one library card has already been issued to this student, and if you want, you can see the library card, and you can also print this library card. And as you can see, this is how it looks like. And if a student comes and if they want any book from the library, first they will have to get the library card. This librarian will issue a library card for that person or for that student, and after that they will simply click on this issue book. Then they will select which student from which class is taking this book. So I'm selecting first A, and some student from here, for example, Andrew Smith. And after that, how many quantity and when is this book issued, and when is this book going to return to the library. You can select all this option and click on issue book. Now this book will be issued to this student, and this information will be saved in the database. And similarly, let me again log out. Teachers can also log in and they can see all the different information like that. But I think the introduction, this is just the introduction of the website. The introduction itself is getting pretty huge, pretty long. So I don't want to make this video very long. So I think I'll cut this introduction over here. Just few more things just to make you understand about this website. We have the accounting department over here. You can click on accounting. You can accept fees. You can manage fees, income, invoice, expense, everything from here. And as I said earlier, you can create a different account for accounting department as well. Then you have the examination thing. So you can manage examinations, you can manage, you can publish, and you can, issue admit cards to different students. You can also publish exam results from the back end. And you also have the academic option. So you can create timetables, you can take attendance, you can check study material, notice board, everything can be seen from here. Alright guys, so let me do one thing. Let me just stop over here because this is getting pretty long, pretty lengthy. So I don't want to stretch this introduction very long. So I hope now you guys have a better idea about the website that you will be creating.